Steve Owen, and today we have a rare opportunity to look at a very unique and special ecosystem known as Ferrum phasmatis, more commonly known though as Steel City NROTC midshipmen. Now, if you follow me this way, quietly and carefully, we might get a very unique look to look at some of these animals in captivity before we get a chance to see them in the wild. Right through here. Now, you'll note that this next group is a very specific group. We call them MOEs. They sort of stick to themselves and speak exclusively in acronyms and other OCS.
BAMSIS! What is the TNT swelling?
I know this!
What is it?
Treat, never, keep!
This specific group of species is focused primarily on weird-sounding acronyms, a diet exclusively of Chipotle, and PT, pretty much all the time.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
You better leave before they get aggressive. That happens quite often.
12.
Now, if you follow me down this way, we get a look at a unique species. If y'all look in here, you can see the very leader of this group, called the Batcom. Now, we gave him his own office for the protection of the others. However, he is very protective of his young, although quite aggressive with everyone else. As you can see here, his dip can. It's still warm. It means he's been here recently. What is that? Uh-oh.
Back home doesn't use it, which means I can study here!
Wait, get out!
Well, as you can see, this territory has been claimed by Midshipman Golio, and during an event that we like to call Finals Season, and apparently they can become quite violent. This one.
Back home never uses it! I'm allowed to use it if back home doesn't use it!
Right, so if we just follow me this way, we'll move on. So through these doors, we're going to find a few midshipmen that are competing for the upcoming PRT season. Now, many times midshipmen during this season perform very impressive physical feats in order to make themselves more socially accepted in the group. As you can see here, Midshipman Manning is currently demonstrating his physical prowess at the bench press, while simultaneously not being able to complete any push-ups. It is a dichotomy that is only explained by the sublimeness of nature. And over here we have Midshipman Choi.
It's
who
natural.
is showing her natural hair color. While in transit, sometimes accidents happen. As you can see here, this is clear evidence that Midshipman Wu has driven through here recently.
Don't look at me. I've just been here planking for the past 4 hours.
Wait. Actually, hold on. Nope. Never mind. Scratch that. This is just Midshipman Hardison taking his mid-afternoon nap. As it turns out, he sleeps for roughly 24 hours a day. It's a unique species for sure. Better just leave him be, I guess. Yeah.
Simon says, walking quad stretch.
In the wild, midshipmen have developed many tactics to increase their survival rates. One of the most interesting and effective is the use of camouflage. This is demonstrated almost perfectly by Midshipman Andres. As seen at every single PT, you can't actually see it, but that's how you know it's working, of course. It just blends into the background. Another interesting tactic that midshipmen use in the wild is forming herds around themselves.
All right, guys, bring it in. Bring it in. Yeah, bring it in. Bring it in. Yeah, guys, come on, bring it in. Yeah, bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Great PT today, guys. Saw a lot of people putting out. All right, see your company leadership.
Midshipmen of increasing power or status within the food chain form larger and larger groups around themselves in order to assert dominance. One of the other most interesting tactics developed by midshipmen in the wild, other than camouflage, is using loud noises for intimidation. This can be very easily demonstrated in the tactic of Midshipman Vidova, whose noises generate over 100 decibels of sound, which is twice as loud as the human voice. He uses this tactic to scare off other predators and provide himself some protection through intimidation. Uh-oh. I think he spotted.